To me, confidence and momentum are very, very similarly, you know, when you're talking about that sort of based gameplay, you know?
They're all words you would hear on a Dr. Disrespect stream.
Oh, 100%.
Yep.
And the man has a moustache, you know. He does have a moustache.
I'm pretty sure that's what you modelled yours off of.
Oh, well, definitely not. He modelled it
And
off
your
mine.
personality as well.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I don't yell at people yet. I don't team kill people in PUBG. I don't do any of that. Yet, much that you know of. I haven't played PUBG
Not on
in a while.
camera, at least.
Not on stream. Off-stream antics. But here we are, finally into the game. MVP on the CT side. We're going to have Stacks with the support roles, Smoke and a Kit, and Lucid Dream looking like they're going to be heading in to Whitehalls to start off the round.
They're indeed making their way. Interesting that they have 2 HE nades. I want to see what they're going to do with them.
SL control, surely. Okay,
Okay, they just walk straight in. That's one way to take SL control. Just have a little look. See BBK's like, I don't even have armor, but let's just see if there's someone down here, and hopefully I don't take like 4 shots to the body and die instantly.
Show a bit of toe. See if you can bait the shots.
Something Max very, very experienced with.
Nope, definitely not. I don't wear thongs. I'm more of a shoes kind of guy. Sorry to burst your bubble.
Unfortunate.
But they're not even committing to the B site. They are drawing rotations heavily, though. Look at that. The strat's already worked. MVP taking that bait.
Yeah. Lucid Dream. They've already made sure no one's down in that SL area. They throw the smoke on towards that Ivy. Make their way out here. But some of these MVP players starting to make their way in position. Double nade off the con. Huge damage on Zeph.
Huge nade play. Now Zeta, can he deny the plant swinging a little bit too late? The bomb does go down, and there's going to be a 3-for-1 trade. All of a sudden, it's Genie with 26 HP, last alive. He's got a lot of work to do. The running one tap onto HSK. That's disgusting. Zion, he crab walked from behind that smoke. And Genius couldn't do a whole lot there in the end. Zeph somehow staying alive on the 4 HP. And that is going to be the first round there going to MVP. So Lucid not starting on the right foot like you said that they needed.
They are not. And that's a little bit disappointing. Maybe they can get some deagles and stuff like that into this round and try to do some damage to the CT economy. Do see that they have got a few of those. Those are pretty dangerous. The pistols on Dust 2. They could make something happen.
Maybe. With the deagles, you know, it's pretty much a pocket AWP at this point, so... Ooh. He knows. Just going for the pre-fire. No damage done. Stacks very ambitious peeking behind that smoke after the deagle bullets were coming out. Zeph, I love this angle. Unfortunately, didn't work for him. Good molly, though. Buy him some time. Zion taking the head off QQ there as he falls back down towards the B site. So man advantage now. MVP surely can play this man advantage out correctly. Zeph, there you go. Repositioning. Same angle as well. And Genius just not responding there. Slow peeking. And getting hit with the punish.
It. Only 3 lads left for Lucid Dream, and only 2 of them have the deagles, the dongles. See if they're going to be connecting to any heads. Doesn't look like it, unfortunately. Pretty clean stuff from MVP. Nice flashbang onto the line. They're not losing a single gun, Mac. This is excellent stuff.
Well played, for sure, from MVP. But now Zeph, can he find 600 more dollary dues? Oh, he forgot to throw the flash. I'm sure that was intentional.
Can't even find his left click, Mac.
What, you reckon it was the... You right-click that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the Freiburg flash,
situation, maybe.
I thought it was a Freiburg flash.
Oh, maybe.
It was like a Reddit thing, like a year ago or 2 years ago or something.
There's many ways to flash the SL. It's about 1 million.
There really is. And that way was the, you don't actually flash, you just pull the pin.
You just pull the pin,
use
that
the sound
forces the immediate death to you.
Good strat. But Lucid Dream, they are on the guns now. Plenty of utility as well, because they did get that bomb down in the first round.
That's going to make his way into SL once again. Pressure on Ivy to start things off from both teams, using a lot of utility in that part of the map, but no one's really going to grab any control of it. Nice nade onto PTC. Doesn't do as much damage as I thought it would. Already a rotation in towards inner here from MVP, as Science is going to spot kill. He sees someone, cops a bit of damage and drops the Molotov. Zeph is in a good position to be able to get a lot of information here for MVP. But now MVP, they have very much started to run out of utility, and Lucid Dream do still have quite a bit of util left over. And with the double rotating towards inner and what looks to be an outside split coming out, the second that Zeph doesn't get multiple frags here, MVP are going to be in a really rough position.
Oh, the flash giving Wanna-Fly a little bit of space, which is where HSK was standing right out in the open. Zeph still trying to control ladder. Very rough position, looking away from the flash, though. He is going to get the 2K, almost a third as well. The trade's there for CBBK. But now, Stacks, perfect timing onto PTC, so it's CBBK that is, well, dead. I was going to say, has a lot of work to do, but got caught out again, and that was a 1v3, so very unfortunate situation for Lucid Dream to be in, but MVP, great work there to keep 3 alive in that situation. That is going to be 3 CT rounds on the board for them already. Lucid Dream yet to get the ball rolling. Ooh, but the confidence play. This is that momentum they might need straight out T-Con fast. Zeph with the UMP. Great position to slow them down. The Ivy push as well. Ooh, almost working, but crossfire here. HSK, here's that reload. Catches CBBK with some util in hand, and it's all going wrong for Lucid Dream here. Well, almost all.
Don't try and use the deagle like that. Don't try it at home.
Kids, don't try this at home.
Look, if you can get your hands on a Desert Eagle in the first place, I'll be impressed.
Jesus. All right, moving on. We are in the 5th round. MVP still yet to drop one with Lucid Dream here. Not a huge amount of utility on Lucid, but PTC, he's got the AWP as well as full utility.
Going to be an important AWP battle between both the teams, and again, a very similar sort of state of affairs. Lots of utility being expended by both teams towards Ivy. No extra rotation over towards inner, and once again, set up towards Ivy, and Stack's just going to walk out into PTC's crosshair. So there's the man advantage for Lucid Dream. They are going to pressure Zeph towards this SL, but you can't touch this man. You can't ever flush him out of SL. He's rock solid.
You said he was the man to watch, and mate, you're right.
Just chiseled washboard abs.
Make an MC's job easy for him.
That's it.
Chiseled washboard abs. What are you doing?
He's rock solid.
Absolutely rock solid. Once again, it's going to be Zeph finding 3 so far. He's setting up for the ace. PTC jumps out Zeta. Good angle to help cover as well, although that scope will be heard. So 3v2, still a winnable round for Lucid Dream. It may be their first, although Wanna-Fly going to be caught off by Zeta. Zeph with the 4K, not quite all 5, but MVP with 5 rounds, so that makes up for it.
Wow. He's huge.
He's big.
This was the last time he held SL. 2 minimum. That's his standards in SL.
That's it. Look at that angle.
Just crushing everybody. And
That's
I've
the
seen
Zeph
him do
corner.
it so many times on this map. And this is the map that Lucid Dream are picking. It's not going well, man.
Hopefully they can find something to gain that momentum that you were talking about earlier, because right now they're getting
Neither
nothing.
map they've had it, man.
Their breaks haven't been the opposite of cut. They're locked on.
Yep. They're consistently rolling forward, but someone's cut their brakes because they're like rolling downhill. It's like the opposite of how they want things to go.
No hill starts here. 4v4 though. The trade's been even so far. Nade almost doing a huge amount of damage, unfortunately, just between the 2 players there at Brown Halls. Zeph once again in the same position, looking for more, but CBBK, is he going to dare tempt fate and jump across that hole? Not just yet, Wanna-Fly.
Even against pistols, he's fearless. I'm actually convinced this guy's crazy.
You gotta be crazy to think you're gonna make it as an esports athlete.
Oh, easy there, Mark.
Whoa, you do. It's a crazy thought at the beginning of the day, right?
Yeah. 1 minute you're playing computer games on your own.
Did
Mum's
he not
telling
see
you,
him?
hurry up, get off. I need to go on eBay.
Exactly. You don't want to fight with your mother. You definitely don't. Mother's Day was the other day. I hope everyone treated their mother to a nice day. Better day than what QQ just had. Huh?
What did you do, Mac, for Mother's Day?
Oh, look, me mum came up and we went out for a beautiful Japanese lunch.
Lovely.
What'd you do?
Yeah, 6-0 for MVP. They're doing pretty well here. Let's see if Lucid Dream can finally get themselves a gun round, because let's face it, they really need it on this T side. Because they've got absolutely nothing, which is what I got my mother for Mother's Day.
What a great son. The thought was there. Maybe. Oh, good nade though. Look at that QQ copping the full brunt of it. Once again, after the molly, they're going to try. Zeph doesn't care. He's straight in that Molotov, wants to control ladder. And now Lucid Dream finally with the man advantage. Make it 2 as PTC connects. Here's a lot of noise there at Sandwich. But Stacks goes wide, straight into PTC's crosshair, who is feeling very sharp. Starting the game. Well, a couple of kills on the board. That's going to be the third, and it's all up to Zion, who slow pushes and makes it work as QQ just doesn't react there.
Gonna need him to put his monitor on. That was just another round where, I mean, okay, once Zeph's down in SL, things get 10 times easier, but then that was just another classic PTC walks out, and it's basically point-and-click adventures with the ult for the man.
That was it. He did it at B a couple of times over on at Dust too, but he's gone it done to the outside here. It's just the blue skies. It just wakes him up as a human, you know?
It must be.
They don't like this, you know, enclosed, isolated area, although Zion... Oh, he's not. Oh, he's not.
He doesn't have time to.
No, he doesn't have time now, but I thought he might have. I really wanted him to go for it. I like the idea of a good ninja. And there you go, 4 rifles saved for Lucid Dream as well, so not a lot of damage done to their economy. Good to start to formulate the comeback and get a couple of these T rounds on the board.
Yep, the first of many.
Ooh.
So you have to say that there might have been some element of Zeph kind of maybe just getting a bit too excited. Running through a smoke and a Molotov and still almost killing 2 people. He's trying to play the game on hard mode. Maybe just drop the difficulty down 1 more. It's actually 3 players over here close to SL for MVP. I'm not... Oh, it's the nade stack! How many was that?
That was beautiful. I did not see that coming at all. They know this angle. Oh, Zeph, he's just waiting in the smoke for something. Now, that's how you get a man advantage. Unfortunately, that's also how you lose it.
Does not have a weapon?
No, he had a USP, it seems.
He's saving for next round.
Everyone else bought this round, though. Going for the...
Do you think that they nade stacked into SL and he tried to walk into the smoke and pick up that AK?
That was next level strats. That was next level economical management.
There's no way that that was what they tried to do just there.
It was like trying to make a bonus round out of nothing. I love it.
There's no reason to do that. But anyway,
yes, there is.
They have found themselves in a 4-on-4.
It's huge
Lucid
risk.
Dream. They're trying to creep their way out Ivy here, and there's 2 players to contest them. It's going to be HSK and Stacks.
Oh, and Staxy boy gets the first. No one even bothering to try and go for the trade. Util comes out. CPVK. Oh, he wants to try to wrap here. Stacks stuck in the corner. They hear him. No, he's pulled out utility, and Stacks goes for the hard swing. So decision making not favouring Lucid Dream right now. 2v4 is the scenario. But HSK up on green could work the angle, but it's going to be Stacks again off the back of a flash to find one. Zeta as well, the other AWP in the server for MVP. And all of a sudden, Lucid Dream, well, they would have been reset in the old meta.
Yeah.
The very old meta now. It's been a while.
Yeah, this money system's dumb. Can we change it? What would you do, Max?
So many people have been complaining about it recently.
There's been a lot of games recently where it's just stupid. I mean,
it
that
makes
game...
it...
I don't know if you watched it, but the MIBR Liquid game in particular really triggered me. Anyway, fast play on outside from Lucid Dream. They're already going to lose a play. It's going to be PTC getting out-orged by Zeta. That seems to have pretty much put a stop to things. Although Lucid Dream, so looks like they have SL control and T-Con and a player sort of pushing towards Ivy here, but they're getting slowed down a lot by the utility and MVP. They look pretty comfortable at this point.
There's not a huge amount of utility remaining on MVP, though. Used it all very early on in the round. Lucid, slowly just working over towards Brown Halls. Zion just jiggling it lower. Waiting for the bus to come out for any information. Oh, there was the opportunity. Lucid just not sharp enough there on ye olde trigger. Oh, what a nade! What a nade that was. QQ down to 42 HP. Perfectly placed. Bowled straight off the concrete there. What an arm. What an arm on Zion.
There we go. Is it... Oh, never mind. Bit of a tangent. Look at this hit coming out. They get stuck in the smoke, but that's a nice entry here for Lucid Dream. Unfortunately, Zeta is on the perfect lines. Trades, though. Ooh, QQ. He's in a pretty good position here, Mac.
He's in a very good position considering no one spotted him crossing as well. Oh, the AWP here making so much noise. Stacks just can't quite get up on red. And QQ's going to find at least one, so it's back to the 2v2. Make it a 2v1. QQ with all the information, but it's a 1v1 now on Zeph. Oh, 1 HP is going to be taken away. QQ finding a second for Lucid Dream, so really it's not too bad for them as long as they can scrounge something together on the CT side. But they'll need that momentum. Did you see that one? Did you see that, HE? Because I saw it the second time and I loved it. Every second of it.
Bit of spin on that one.
Bit of backspin to slow it down. Good physics.
He's, what is it, the swing? He's definitely accounted for the swing there.
Yeah. The wind in the air.
Yeah. He's shined the ball very thoroughly to make sure that it is going in the direction that he liked. Look, let's not get into that.
I actually licked my finger and checked which way the wind was blowing for anyone interested.
Inside he did that.
There was no wind. I was disappointed. But I feel like, ooh, old mate Genius is going to be disappointed as well, although they were set up ready for the cross back to green. So it's a 1-for-1 as Lucid Dream still contesting out as PTC looking to pop off again here in the 10th to find 3 for Lucid Dream.
They're piecing out. They're heading back towards inner here, and Zeta's going to be the man to defend. Smokes out the lower ramp, rather. He's going to chill at the back of CT Con with the big green. See if you can click on any of these terrorists before they make their way into the bomb site.
I'll tell you the problem, though.
What is the problem, Matt?
Zeta is also very good at clicking on the Ts.
He's good at that, yes. I would agree. And
here we are, ready for the clicking in. There's the first. All right, so CBBK, he's gone down. They're going to try to pre-fire some angles there, but there's the second click as well. Are we going to see a third? Not too sure. Bomb has been retrieved, though, so it's 2v4, and Lucid Dream, they can win from this scenario, but they will have to try and get aggressive. PTC has been spotted, but there's some info. Oh, goes out with the flash. Can't quite connect, but the lower push from Zeph on the UMP yet again. Multi-fragging it up for MVP, and that's going to be 8 up on the board as Lucid Dream just couldn't win from the 2-man deficit.
no, they couldn't. Good stuff from Zeta. Clicking on all the opponents before they make their way into the bomb site. And MVP, look, their money, it's all right. It's not the best. They're going to get the double AWP because that will be picked up by Zeph after he comes down lower ramp and rolls over all his opponents. And Lucid Dream, they still have mad loss bonus, Mac. He's got tons of cash. So...
Mad.
Yeah, look. They are very much getting rewarded for getting banged out of the server by MVP, which kind of makes me a little bit upset.
You gonna go back to it? You gonna talk about the economy again?
The problem is as well is that MVP, because they're losing a lot of guns.
Yep.
The Ts just have way more money than them every single time they lose.
Look, it's a problem for MVP, but MVP doing a really good job of it. So even though the utility's light on Stacks there, he's just managed to get that second AWP. So the 2 big green setup looking pretty good, considering Lucid Dream aren't going for the rush, so no punish for the weapon with the very slow fire rate.
And the Stacks on the secondary AWP, which when I started watching MVP, I was saying, I don't know about that one, but he's definitely made me a believer.
Over on Dust?
Oh, in general.
In general,
This entire time this MVP roster has been like set up, when I saw it coming out, I was like, man, MVP, what a great double AWP setup. HSK and Zeta, I haven't seen it once. Every time Stacks has an AWP when they double AWP, every single time.
Yep.
Massive jailbait. He's going to put it to work though. Try and pick them as they come out. Ivy, a very aggressive front of the train yard setup for MVP here.
Yep. And there's the first, so round has been opened up. Lucid Dream, though, with that Ivy control, is the trade worth it, rather? I'm I'm not too sure. Zion, oh, he hasn't spotted QQ either, so perfectly placed. QQ find the entry over towards the B side, but that bomb's still over towards Ivy. It's drawn the rotation. And now Lucid Dream have an opportunity to try to crack out towards A, but HSK very aggressive at A main, takes full control of T-Con. QQ is going to find another, but he makes some noise, and Zeta is too sharp. You can't swing on this man. And it's all up to PTC. But Zeta, yet again, too bloody sharp. All over it there as MVP put a 9th up on the board. 7-round lead already on the CT side, and Lucid Dream, well, they can buy up, but it's going to be a bit skew if again. No AWP for PTC and CBBK on the Mac 10, so hopefully you can see a bit of fast-paced action with that SMG.
Got no armor. He's going to send QQ out towards outer, it looks like.
Oh,
The man's copying a lot of util damage though.
yeah, just standing in the fire and the flames, and he's going to try and find something, but want to fly all the way up. Idiot wall already. It's going to be Zep and Zeta to make him look like the idiot. 3v4. HSK, great position. Finds a second man there rather than the one swinging. And CBBK goes down as well. Zion finding genius of all things as he wrapped from God knows where. I was watching all the action on screen instead. And, well, it is a rough map for Lucid Dream.
It's the map they picked. They're getting wrecked.
They could have the CT side. You could be wrong. You could be completely wrong, and they might be very good on the CT side today. But
I aren't think that, Mac.
yeah, of course, because it's your prediction. You don't want to believe that you're
man.
wrong.
I'm entitled to it.
Yeah, I didn't say.
And
you
here's here's a fact rather than an opinion. MVP, they've been winning these rounds cleanly, Mac. These last two,
Yeah, you're right.
No, these last two though, they've had like 4 guns up, so their money's good as well.
Yeah,
Like before, their money wasn't even good.
it's because they're
Now
gamers.
their money's good as well.
It's because they're gamers.
All right,
We know that. We've established that.
good economical management. Not something that you'd usually see from gamers, but in this case,
Mhm.
I mean, maybe Koreans probably a little bit better at that, considering they're pretty good at your
Stereotypically.
StarCrafts and leagues. Stereotypically,
They're very good with numbers. More so than us. Us mere mortals. Oh, wanna fly. Wants to die at this point. 65 HP that early on. The nade stack as well. Lucid Dream hasn't even seen a CT, and 4 of them are down towards half HP. Oh, golly.
I'll tell you who's good with numbers.
Who?
Zeph.
Yep.
He just cleans everybody up if they come in towards SL. So that's somewhere you want to be sticking away from. It looks like they're going to head towards inners on the side of Lucid Dream. You see T-Con control rather is taken by HSK.
Oh, well, Zeta probably with the worst timing. The double X is not gaining the X factor this time, although as I say that, Caster's Curse, he is going to mop up with the 3K here to put 11 on the board for MVP. What a round, what a hold. Only Zeta to fall. And I believe that ult was picked up as well there by Zion at the end. Well, I doubted them for a second, and I ate my words. It looked like that was the opportunity. It really did. Just no one came out. Well, actually, someone did come out lower, and they got absolutely obliterated.
Not good, Mac.
It's just a Wowzers map, you know? It's just a Wowzers map. That's all I can say. And we went into how CT-sided Train is, and, well, that's what we're seeing here.
MVP, they just banned Nuke. They were like, yeah, you're not going to play that. And then Lucid Dream was like, well, what do we pick? Do we pick like Mirage? MVP's good at that. Do we pick Train? MVP's good at that.
Yep.
Yeah, look, either way, it's pick your poison. Very, very rough state of affairs for Lucid Dream. They really needed a good start on this T side. They're getting absolutely shreked at the moment. See if they can pick up these last 2 towards the tail end and make it somewhat competitive.
Let's see if they can make this dream work, though. They're trying to make their way out towards this. Oh, the sandwich player, Zeph. What can he do? Flash through. Genius going solo. But Zeph just playing on the edge of the smoke. Genius still trying to work it. Flash goes through and they trade positions. Comes back. There's the bomb in the middle of nowhere. Everyone else has fallen as well. Not too sure what went on because there's just a big old smoke in the way the whole damn round. And that's going to be MVP. 12-2. With a absolutely dominant CT side as we go into the final round of the first half.
All right.
Zeta's only died 4 times. Zion's only died 3. Look, benefits of a B player if no one comes your way, right?
Well, they're on their way to him this round. See what he's going to do. Going to drop the Molotov nice and early and slow this thing down. Lucid Dream copping a little bit of damage through that wall once again. Genius. Copped a few stray bullets as they start to make their way in towards this Brown Halls area. Zeph has still got SL control. You can't push this man out of it. And it is the double setup again. The double X combo. And I'm not talking about him. I mean, I guess it is quite saucy, honestly. These two players playing on the bomb site together.
But here comes the util Zion. Oh, he can find Genius for free. Doesn't spot him in the dark corner, though. Finds the bomb again. Oh, my golly. It's MVP just in the right position every single time. PTC drops down and will find Zeta. Looking the wrong direction. Zeta's hit multiple 180 shots this game. He is so sharp on the AWP. And with the MAC-10 and Wanna-Fly, look, he's going to fly away over towards the second half, I believe, because we're going to be going to a break before we get into any more action. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. It's a number of maps they need as well to cause the upset. But
That's true.
Well, if they bring it back from here, that is a ridiculous comeback. But unfortunately, Pilly, you said momentum is key.
Yeah.
And it all lies here on the CT pistol.
I mean, they have to win this pistol or they lose the game. So, it's going to be pretty important, Mac. Let's see if they're able to come away with it. 2 players towards this inside area, and that's right where MVP are heading.
Ooh, geniuses. Just not able to spot that one. Very aggressive. Zion just jumping around like an absolute monkey. My God.
Oh, easy there. Yeah, double smokes in towards inner, both on the left side. QQ's going to push in.
The full hard XE as well, QQ. Managed to find one. Stacks, though, he's going to be aware that there's going to be a third man here at Summit, but it's a 1-for-1 again, so it's 2v3, and the double dink through the smoke. It's Stacks as well. CBBK will go down, Wanna-Fly it. Will be gifted the 1v2, not tagged yet. No body armor on him either. Bomb planted for the aggressive play style there. Good damage. HSK and Stacks both don't have body armor either, so body shots could be very fatal here, and it's going to be HSK falling, so Wanna-Fly making it work so far. Smoke goes down, Wanna-Fly taps it, but looks the wrong direction, and Stacks will be gifted the final frag. So Wanna-Fly, great job there, but unfortunately, MVP now 2 away from the big old W.
Lucid Dream going to go for a force. See if they can make it work. Bit difficult to do so on train, but if they do hit a lot of these scout shots, that could definitely be something that can make things a little easier. Are pretty good on the pistols on the side of Lucid Dream. MVP, they've gone for the 5 rifle, 4 Galils and an AK.
These Deagles, very dangerous. And this time Lucid Dream don't have to be the ones pushing either, so they will be gifted the opportunity to take those shots. But something we've seen tonight a lot is Lucid Dream being peaked and just not reacting as well. I had a quick look at the ping when we went backstage just before, and max 60. Like normal ping, so yeah, something's going weird. Although, aggression, not going to be punished either. PTC somehow alive. How's he done it? B-hopping around, Fooning all the way back to Sandwich, and he's going to re-aggress as well. No lack of confidence here. Pop flash close. Can still get 2 in the body. Pilly and Kev's favourite thing, but he's going to shoot him in the head instead. Almost the 3rd as well. Everyone else needs to pick up their weight now. Zion, he's going to be down to 23, 28 for Stacks. They're getting the frags, though, just barely. And Genius with the CZ gets the bink. So below 30 HP for the 3 remaining MVP players. That is heartbreaking for Lucid Dream there in the second of the half.
Yep, almost got it done. And this round in particular, they're going to be forced, I guess, because I can't think of a better word, to go for another force fly. A better one than before. So maybe that'll be enough to actually get them another round.
What is it, the semi-buy?
Double scout.
Ooh.
Oh, it's a full buy. It's just all that they could buy. Just because not everyone has, you know, $4,000 to $5,000 Mac and can afford an M4A4 doesn't mean that it's not all of their money. It's not a full buy.
Of course, of course. How could I have not thought about that? I have a slow functioning brain. It's been a problem since birth, all right? I have a fast functioning mouth though, and it looks like it's going to be Wonderfly who goes for the re-peek and unfortunately can't get enough damage on design to take him down. He got the bink though, 21 HP. Very unfortunate there for Wonderfly. Now Ivy control pretty much in the hands of MVP. QQ still here, wanting to go for the swing. No one at SL and full control for Lucid Dream, so they may be able to just set up for the retake. MVP looking to make their way into T-Con and bust towards Outers again, but QQ goes wide. Oh, looked good for the head. Unfortunately, didn't connect. Design still waiting for PTC here over towards the back of Ivy as well. The scout going to be too strong, so it's a 4v4 now. All the way out is CBBK. He's going to go through the smoke. That Deagle will find one, but Stacks on the trade. HSK as well. The head of QQ will be found. And it's a 3v1. All up to PTC with 30 seconds remaining. Lurking his way out of con. Trying to work an angle. One of the HSK knows that one's up on the train as well. Still waiting, lurking, expecting someone to be on the flank. There's no one there. He's taking the shots. The scout, he's got the flash. Oh, he's got the headshot. No, almost the no scope to keep the dream alive. And that will be